Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ambank's 50th anniversary celebration.
What are the Islamic Bank? The Islamic Bank is Ambank Islamic Berhad, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Ambank Group and operates as the Islamic banking arm of the financial institution in Malaysia. It provides a wide range of Sharia-compliant financial products and services, including retail banking, business banking, and investment solutions. Ambank Islamic adheres to Islamic banking principles, which prohibit interest riba, excessive uncertainty, horror, and investment in non-halal industries. Instead, it offers financing structure based on profit sharing, mudarabah, leasing ijarah, and cost-plus financing murabahah, ensuring that all transactions comply with Islamic law as overseen by a dedicated Sharia committee. How do they differ from conventional bank to Islamic bank? The key difference between Ambank Islamic and conventional banks lies in their operational framework and principle. Conventional banks operate on an interest-based system where money is treated as a commodity, generating profit through interest on loans and deposits. In contrast, Ambank Islamic follows an asset-backed financing model where profits are derived from tangible business activities rather than interest. Additionally, Islamic banks emphasize ethical and responsible banking, ensuring that investment do not involve industries such as gambling, alcohol, or pork-related businesses. Next, how about the core function of Islamic banks such as deposit taking, investment, financing, and fund management? So, the core function is Islamic banks operate based on Sharia principles, ensuring that financial activities comply with Islamic law, which prohibit interest riba, excessive uncertainty, horror, and unethical investment. Their core function include deposit taking, investment, financing, and fund management. Deposit taking is primarily done through wadi'ah or mudarabah, where customers entrust their money to the bank for safekeeping or investment. Investment in Islamic banks follow asset-backed and ethical principles using contracts like mudarabah, musyarakah, and ijarah, ensuring all investment align with halal activities. Financing is another key function, offering Sharia-compliant alternative to conventional loans such as murabahah, istisna, and salam, which facilitate trade and asset purchases without interest. Lastly, fund management involves handling investment portfolios, mutual funds, and sukuk in a manner that adheres to ethical and Sharia principles. These core functions ensure that Islamic banks promote fairness, risk sharing, and socio-economic justice while catering to individuals and businesses seeking Islamic financial solutions. There are a few primary functions of Islamic banks, which is wadi'ah. Wadi'ah in Islamic banking is deposit taking, where a financial institution acts as a custodian for a depositor's fund. This concept is based on trust and guarantees the safekeeping of the deposit money. In a wadi'ah yad damanah arrangement, the bank is allowed to utilize the funds as its discretion, with the condition that the full amount must be repaid upon request. Unlike conventional banking, no fixed interest is given to depositors. Instead, the bank may provide hibah as a token of appreciation, though this is not contractually guaranteed. This system aligns with Sharia principle by avoiding uncertainty and ensuring ethical financial management. After that, the primary function, which is deposit taking in mudarabah. The primary function of deposit taking in mudarabah within Islamic banking is based on a profit sharing partnership between the depositor and the bank. In this arrangement, the depositor provides capital while the bank manages and invests the fund in Sharia compliant ventures. Unlike conventional deposit accounts where fixed interest is earned, mudarabah accounts operate on a profit and loss sharing basis. Profit generated from investment are distributed according to a per-agree ratio, while losses are borne solely by the depositor unless they result from the bank's negligence or misconduct. There are two main types of mudarabah deposit: mudarabah mutlaqah, where the bank has full discretion over investment decision, and mudarabah muqayyadah, where the depositor sets condition and how their funds should be utilized. Next, the primary function, which is investment and financing in murabahah, ijarah, musyarakah and mudarabah contract. Murabahah is a cost-plus financing method where the bank purchases an asset on behalf of the customer and sell it at a profit margin. The selling price is agreed upon in advance and the payment can be made in installments or lump sum. After that, ijarah. Ijarah or Islamic leasing allows the banks to purchase an asset and lease it to a client for an agreed period. The bank retains ownership while the lease pays periodic rental payments. At the end of the lease, the customer may either return the asset or purchase it through an ijarah mutahiyah bitamlik. Next, musyarakah. Musyarakah is a partnership-based investment where both the bank and the customer contribute capital to a business venture. Profits are shared based on a pre-agreed ratio, while losses are borne according to capital contribution. Next, mudarabah. Mudarabah is a profit-sharing investment contract where the depositor Rabbul Mal provides capital and the bank mudarib manages the funds. Profits are distributed based on a predetermined ratio, while losses are borne solely by the depositor unless mismanagement occurs. This contract ensures ethical risk-sharing financial transactions, fostering economic growth while complying with Islamic finance principles. Last but not least, the primary function, which is wealth and asset management in Islamic banks, is to help individuals and institutions grow, preserve and manage their wealth in a Sharia-compliant manner. Unlike conventional wealth management, which may involve interest-based, riba, investment, Islamic bank use ethical, risk-sharing and asset-backed financial instruments to ensure compliance with Sharia principles. They offer investment portfolios, sukuk, mutual funds, real estate investment and takaful to cater to different risk appetites and financial goals. Next, how Islamic bank ensure that all these functions, which are deposit taking, financing, investment, wealth and asset management, are Sharia compliant, that focusing on the prohibition of riba, gharar and maisir. Islamic banks ensure that their core function, deposit taking, financing, investment and wealth and asset management, are Sharia compliant by strictly adhering to the prohibition of riba, gharar and maisir. To eliminate riba, Islamic banks replace interest-based transactions with profit and loss sharings, mudarabah, musyarakah, or trade-based financing, murabahah, ijarah, where returns are derived from tangible assets and legitimate trade rather than interest. To avoid gharar, contracts in Islamic banking are structured with full transparency and clearly defined terms of prevent excessive uncertainty. Islamic Bank also prohibit maisir, ensuring that financial activities do not involve speculation, gambling, or unearned income. This is particularly relevant in investment and wealth management, where banks avoid speculative assets such as derivative or high-risk speculative trading. To reinforce compliance, Islamic banks operate under the guidance of Sharia supervisory boards, which review financial products, contracts, and business operation to ensure they align with Islamic legal principle. Next, what is the ancillary services offered by Ambank Islamic Berhad? The four ancillary services offered by Ambank Islamic Berhad is trade financing and solution. These services support businesses in managing their trade operation efficiently, including working capital financing, fixed asset financing, project financing, industrial hire purchase, and trade financing solution. After that, cash management solution. Cash management solution is Ambank Islamic provide cash management services designed to help businesses manage their liquidity, payment, collection, and account information effectively. Next, Takaful Islamic Insurance. In collaboration with insurance partners, Ambank Islamic offer Takaful products, providing Sharia-compliant insurance solution to protect individuals and businesses against various risks. After that, wealth management services. Wealth management services. These services include investment advisory, portfolio management, and financing planning, all structured to comply with Islamic principle, ensuring ethical growth and preservation of wealth. Last but not least, these ancillary services are designed to provide comprehensive financial solutions that adhere to Sharia principle, ensuring that client financial activity are both effective and compliant with Islamic law. Other than that, the services ancillary in Ambank Islamic Berhad, as we guys know, is trade financing and solution services. How trade financing and solution services ancillary complies with Islamic law, and how it avoids issues such as riba and gharar. Let me explain. The trade financing and solution services that comply with Islamic law must avoid elements such as riba and gharar and haram activities. To achieve this, Islamic trade finance relies on Sharia compliant contracts such as murabahah, ijarah, wakalah, musyarakah, and mudarabah. For example, in murabahah, a financial institution purchases goods on behalf of a client and sells them at a disclosed profit margin, ensuring transparency and avoiding interest-based lending. Istisna and salam contract facilitate manufacturing and agricultural trade by allowing advance payments under clearly defined conditions, reducing uncertainty. To avoid gharar, Islamic finance emphasizes risk sharing and asset-backed transaction, ensuring that both parties bear responsibilities fairly. Additionally, sukuk can be used for structured trade finance, linking returns to real economic activity rather than speculative interests. Compliance is further ensured through the oversight of Sharia Advisory Board, which review contracts and operations to align them with Islamic principles. By employing these ethical frameworks, Islamic trade financing support commercial activities while maintaining fairness, risk mitigation, and adherence to Islamic legal principles. In real-world application, how card services in Ambank Islamic Berhad which are debit card and credit card, are used in practice by individuals and businesses. Ambank Islamic Berhad offers a range of Sharia-compliant debit and credit card services tailored to meet the financial needs of both individuals and businesses. For individuals, the Ambank Islamic Visa Infinite Card I provides benefits such as fast tracking frequent flyer meals, access to Plaza Premium lounge, and travel takaful coverage up to 2 million when airline tickets are purchased using the card. Similarly, the Ambank Islamic Visa Signature Card I offer features like earning 3 times M bonus points on overseas retail transaction, complimentary golf privilege, and travel takaful coverage up to 1 million. This card also support contactless payments through platforms like Google Pay and Apple Pay, enhancing convenience for users. Ambank Retail and Ambank Retail. For businesses, Ambank Islamic Credit Card facilitate efficient financial management by enabling payments to supplier, rent and payroll even in scenario where traditional card acceptance may be limited. Through partnership with platforms like CardUp, businesses can utilize their Ambank credit cards to manage cash flow effectively, benefiting from extended payment terms and the accrual of rewards such as miles, points, or cashback. Additionally, Ambank Islamic has collaborated with institutions like the International Islamic University of Malaysia (IIUM) to launch co-branded credit card aimed at students, staff, and alumni, offering financial flexibility and supporting university endowment funds. Overall, Ambank Islamic card services are designed to provide Sharia-compliant financial solutions that cater to the diverse requirements of individual and corporate clients. So that's all about Ambank Islamic Berhad. Thank you.